Transformers the movie featured one of the most epic battles ever seen in a cartoon. And of course, Transformer fans wanted to recreate it as much as possible. But with the scale of the toys back in 1986, that was a little difficult. But with my recent acquisition of a Generations Titan Metroplex and my collection of very small Transformers, I decided to recreate it somewhat. There are still some characters that don't have very small versions as of yet, but I took some creative liberties. I'm Captain Kyle, and I hope you enjoy this very special Battle of Metroplex. Now, even with the huge Metroplex Titan toy, I didn't think it was quite enough. So I set him up next to a third-party version of Metroplex to kind of add to the battlefield. I had some of Dr. Wu's figures that didn't appear in the movie, but they could definitely add to the battle. So here we have a Dr. Wu beachcomber manning a gun emplacement while the evil Skywarp sneaks up behind him. Hey, it could have happened. Next we have, by the helipad, Blaster facing off against Soundwave. And Cosmos is about to launch so he can get out of the Decepticons' jamming range, while Perceptor's just taking a tumble from an evil Pathfinder's attack. Yeah, I put this Cobot immigrant on the side of evil. I'm not saying anything about immigrants. But all figures here are, again, by Dr. Wu. Now down in this repair bay, Starscream and Thundercracker confront Grapple and Powerglide, while poor Sea Spray is already down. But maybe not out. Still, those three Autobots have a challenge on their hands with two experienced Decepticon Seekers to contend with. Again, all these small figures are from Dr. Wu. Next, I did my best to recreate the confrontation between Devastator and the Dinobots. The three Dinobots are from the world's smallest Dinobots that I just recently reviewed, while Devastator is a 9-inch undersized knockoff I also reviewed some time ago. And I needed to put some glue on his scrapper part, otherwise he couldn't stand. You know, I do have some other small Devastators that I could have used, but I wanted to go with this one since he most represented G1. Though this version certainly isn't doing any sidekicks to catch Grimlock in midair. There was a deleted scene that has been lovingly animated by artist Stan, and I'm putting a link to that channel in the description. Definitely check him out. Where Ultra Magnus, Red Alert, Sideswipe, and Trax faced Devastator. I understand why they deleted it and moved it around because it would have interrupted the flow of the confrontation between Optimus and Megatron, and you don't want that. Well, in my battle, you can see Devastator's kind of busy with the Dinobots right now, so I have them battling the Rainmakers instead. And if you're wondering where Trax is, he's racing to join them in car mode. Now, this Trax is from the Micromachine set that was put out not that long ago. The Rainmakers and Magnus are by Dr. Wu, while Red Alert and Sideswipe are from the world's smallest Transformers line that was put out in the early 2000s. See, I do have some official bots in this, other than Metroplex. On the other side of the city, or you could say with the other Metroplex, there are a bunch of battles as well. Inferno is facing the Decepticon Sandstorm. Yeah, I bought in Sandstorm. And the Rainmakers. Deal with it. Both of these figures here, they're by Dr. Wu. We also have a battle above as Dirge is attacking Hauler, or Road Hauler if you like those updated names from Legacy. Blue Streak is trying to teach Ramjet a lesson, though I don't think Ramjet is getting it. And of course, the epic battle, Optimus Prime and Megatron, with Thrust still recovering from Prime introducing him to his front grille. Thrust and Optimus Prime are from Dr. Wu, while the Megatron is the world's smallest version. I really can't wait for the new Dr. Wu Megatron to come out. It will look and pose so much better. Not that this one doesn't have some charms of its own. Then there's Hot Rod, ready to jump into a battle that's none of his fucking business. That is the world's smallest Hot Rod, but the evil Gobot Decepticon, whatever he is, bad boy, is about to jump him. If only he succeeded in his attack, Optimus would have triumphed. So there were a few of my world's smallest that I left out of this battle scene, because, you know, Prowl died on the shuttle, Jazz and Bumblebee are on moon bases, but I did the best with what I have. And I'm gonna try to get the new Dr. Wu figures of Wheeljack, Slicer, Bulkhead, Goldbug, Cyclonus, and more. Those look really cool. I love his stuff. But what do you think of my little battle scene diorama? Would you like to see more such scenes with perhaps a battle of Fort Max or Tripticon or Scorponok? Should I bring in the small shattered glass figures to have them add to the confusion? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I put links to all these guys in the description. And while you're mulling them over, be sure to check out this review over here of the world's smallest Dinobots. And if you like my stuff, feel free to subscribe. That'd be awesome. And as always, have fun and good hunting.